Hello everyone, Vintage Vinny here. Welcome to another sale, my first live sale in a while. Hope you all are doing well. I see Jeannie is wishing me good luck today, thank you, and she said she's on her way to church service. That's always important. You'll have to excuse me, guys. We have our heat on and it was a warm day here, and I was running around the house like a chicken with my head cut off. So I'm a little hot and I'm a little tired right now, but I'm sure I'll be fine. I need like a... Wish I had one of those portable air conditioners. I know that there's that virtual Christmas bazaar or something like that going on tonight. I forget whose channel it's on. I think it's Mother Tucker's or something. So that may affect my viewership tonight. I don't know. Well, it starts at 7. So they haven't, I'm sure they're probably all done with the first round. And then they go to, I don't even remember. That's just how my brain is today. So Tim is here. Hi, Tim. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Linda Barnum, and everybody else tuning in. Again, I apologize if I seem a little tired and I'm all sweaty, because I am. Whew. So I don't even know how many items I have tonight. I think I counted... I thought I did 20 or 25. I can't remember. That includes a couple of offer-ups. I don't have a lot of those tonight. Maybe next week I have to do another drop sale because I've got something going on. So now that sales are slowly but surely picking up, I guess. Long time no see, Amy. Hi, Larry Riley. Welcome. I might jump in the chow when I'm done with this. So I do have 14 of you here. I do want to let you all know that Pam Blanchard is having a sale with Heather from Antique Agenda at 8 p.m. right after my sale tonight. So I hope you all will tune in for that. Hey, Crazed Vintage Model, welcome. And then Trisha, of course, Sandy and Otto has her sale at 10 p.m. Eastern as usual. So make sure you all tune into that after Pam's. I'm not sure that I'll be there. I may be wiped out. We'll see. They started at 10, last show 7. I've been tagging between sales, including these. Okay, well, welcome, Karen. Right, Amy, right? So I've been back from Texas. It'll be today is Saturday. It's been a week. I can't believe a week flew by already. So, you know what? I may have to change my name. Hold on a second. No, not. We're doing high definition. There we go. How do I change my name on here again? I forget. So you'll just send your information. Here, I'm going to type my email into the... So you'll send your name, your YouTube name, your PayPal email, and your shipping address to the email I just put into the chat. And then I send you an invoice through PayPal, and then you pay it however way you want to, via credit card, debit card, whatever you want, any electronic payment. It's the most secure for both you and I, so that's why I use PayPal specifically. Oh, that's awesome, Tim. Church sales are the best. We don't have many of them around here. I had a blast in Texas, I will tell you. It was cool being in a different part of the US and just experiencing vintage down there and just hanging out. If you guys don't know, I got to meet Beth, Carolina Princess, Sweet Treats and Pretties. I got to meet Christy from Tippy Wings Vintage. I got to meet Katie from Vintage and Vinyl. Who else did we meet? Oh, Martha, Vintage Conversation. I'm trying to think of who else we met down there. Someone, I forget her name, Mayberry Caboodles. Hey Margaret, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Met a bunch of people down there. It was really cool. Got to experience antiquing in Texas. So that was fun. We went to all the different fields of Round Top that we were able to. Then we went to Brenham, I think, a couple times. We went to LaGrange. I think that was our last day was LaGrange, if I'm not mistaken. I could be very wrong. Because it's weird. Like, you remember the places you went, but then you just forget what days you went and what stuff you got. Tables were turned this time. I had to ship everything home. Hey, Vicky Wrestler. Yeah, and we dumpster dove a little bit too at a thrift store. There was some good stuff they threw away. And I snagged a few things out of there for free too, so I couldn't leave them behind. And then we went to a barn sale. Like there was this like makeshift old barn that had turned into like a little flea market-y area, and the prices were pretty good there. We all cleaned up. Oh, I had a great stay, Diana. It was awesome. And one of my favorite things that we did was all the Tex-Mex. I loved authentic Tex-Mex food. It doesn't pale in comparison to what we have here. Was that the right terminology? It's better there than it is here, is probably what I was trying to say. So I forget what part of Houston we were in. I know the town. I think the town was Columbus, Texas. We stayed, and then we were about a half hour from Round Top. So I can't remember if that's South Houston or Northern Houston. I think that's South Houston, if I'm not mistaken. Because the airport was an hour and some minutes away from where we were. So when I flew to Atlanta, and then I flew to, and then I had a layover. It wasn't even a layover. I literally got off the plane from Baltimore to Atlanta, and then I had to bolt to my next gate because the plane was literally getting ready to board within like 15 minutes. So I had to run to the little metro thing that they had, and then whim bam boom. My gate was like literally at the very end of the airport. I was like, really? But all was good, and then I boarded the flight for that, and then I made it to Texas. I think I got there at about 3:45. Dee got there before I did, but she had a much earlier day than I did. No, what's funny about that is I had a later flight going, and then I had an early flight coming, and it was switched. Dee's flight was early, mine was late coming in. Yeah, we all had a blast down there. We had I'm sure you guys already saw that Katie made us chicken piccata, which was delicious, by the way. And we played Cards Against Humanity. That was hilarious. Beth had us all on Thursday night, and we shared a couple of the things that we got, and we just reflected on our experience at Round Top. It's on her channel. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It shouldn't be hard to locate. Let's see. Peep, 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 peep. It was literally the most recent video that she did. It's a 2-hour long live. I'm sure she has the live chat replay up. Hey, Chrissy's Corner for Collectibles. So you can go ahead and watch this after this show. And I think D is still going, so hopefully, oops. Hi, Benita Taylor. Welcome aboard. So I think we each shared, how many items did we share? I think it was 6. So we each found a whole bunch of really neat things. Prices were a little bit up there, and I went down there with that, I guess you could say, that attitude in mind of that it was not going to be what I'm used to here on the Maryland-Pennsylvania border. See, I always say that I'm a little bit spoiled in that sense because there were a lot of things that were there that I see here, so I didn't see the point in buying them and shipping them home when I could just get them here and not have to worry about it. But there were some things that I purchased that I had a hard time finding. Like the very first thing that I actually bought within like the first maybe 20 minutes we were there the first day was a mid-century fiberglass lampshade, and it looked like the color of sand. I don't know if I kept the picture or not. I probably didn't. I probably deleted it. Yep, I deleted it off my phone, but it was a little bit smaller, and I just put it on my Hager fish lamp that I have on my nightstand. So that was fun. Shipping it made me a little nervous because the boxes all arrived like really. Mine weren't in bad shape compared to D's. Oh my god, D's were freaking a nightmare. But everything arrived intact, so I guess you could say I critiqued my own shipping, and I guess I didn't do too bad of a job because nothing arrived broken. Did Virginia come in here? Hi, Virginia. Welcome. So I think I spent probably the least amount of everyone. Like I was really, really selective with the stuff that I picked up. I did a total of everything, and I think it came out to like $251, and that's not including like food and things like that. But it was mostly cash transactions. It wasn't like I used my card or anything like that. Granted, we had to take cash out because they had ATMs, which was perfectly okay. But the vast majority of what I bought there via Walmart or, at Round Top or any of the thrift shops, mostly was cash. I don't think I do too bad of a job. I mean, I've had a few, I guess you could say, shipping fatalities, I guess you could say, where things have arrived broken, not because I didn't pack them well enough, but because, sometimes the post office isn't as gentle as they should be. But what can you do? And did I say hi to Gypsy Moon? And Nancy, I did see your claims from the drop sale. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, and what's funny? When we were packing stuff up at our place in Texas, I was like, I don't want to use tape, like what I do for you all when I pack your stuff. I wanted to, use the paper, bubble wrap it, saran wrap it, because that way, when I get home, I can reuse the stuff. Because if you use tape on bubble wrap, you can't reuse the bubble wrap. So it's just easier with saran wrap. And heck, if you guys need to ship stuff out too, you have perfectly good shipping material. Recycling is good. Really, technology is weird, and it's great when it works. Well, I'm glad that they're easy to unwrap. I mean, I don't want them to be too difficult, but if I have to, go a little nuts making sure that everything is secure, I will go crazy. So I do have 30 people here. I do want to let you all know I have 2 drop sales that dropped on Tuesday and Thursday. Those are still up and open. So if you want anything from that and you're done watching this live sale and you go back and watch those and you see stuff that you want, you can just email me, or you can just let me know in the comments what the number is, whatever you prefer. So that way more stuff moves. I literally filmed all of that stuff before I went to Texas. Like, I kid you not. I think the last video I filmed was the night before. I think it was 2 videos I filmed the night before I was scheduled to leave. So I went a little nuts. I was, again, like a chicken with my head cut off like I was today. Hi, Crystal, Moon Goddess Treasures. Hope you're doing well as well. Long time no see. Oh, tape underneath me. I don't want to step on that little ridge. That would not be fun. Get in the flour sifter. So I hope you all have been doing really well with treasure hunting. I know that after I got back, I did a little bit myself just to kind of get over the insane pricing of Round Top. But hey, you always got to get a fix somehow, right? Especially if you do this a lot. Hi, Irene. So I will read out the rules for anybody that is new here. First of all, welcome if you are new. So just make sure that your chat is set to live and not top chat so that you get the most accurate results. Make sure that you include your name, your YouTube name, your PayPal email, and your shipping address in your email that you send me, skullking95680@yahoo.com. So that way I know where to send your package and what email to use for your money request / invoice. So I have two ways of claiming items on this channel. We do flat price goods, where I talk about an item, give you a price. First person to put the number in the chat will win the item. And then I do offer ups, which is, of course, auction style, I guess you could say. So what I do is I share an item, give you a starting price. You run the numbers up in the chat. And then if we stop seeing offers after a certain period of time, we will do a 15-second countdown. The offer ups are not timed, but like I said, if we do not see offers after maybe a few seconds of the last one coming in, we will go ahead and ensue a 15-second countdown. We will put in the sold sign or sold in the chat like this. And then if you are above the stop or the sold on our end, you are the winner. If it's below the sold, unfortunately, the person who is above the sold will win the item. So if you are actively making offers and you have reached your limit, just make sure that you let us know by typing out. It really does help us out a lot, and we greatly appreciate it. Look for, let me find them real quick. I saw Maz here. Dad's probably just watching tonight, which is totally all right. So look for Mystic Mom. She's going to be calling the shots here. She'll be letting us know who gets what. Sometimes StreamYard is not exactly accurate with claims. They were like that for a while. It must have been a glitch or something. But that's okay, because we have two sets of eyes watching. So also, please be aware of your shipping address. I'm shipping from Maryland on the East Coast. So if you are in California or Texas or even in Canada, just please be mindful of the shipping costs because it can get quite expensive. Sometimes I will do a shipping price from UPS because it is much cheaper for both you all and me. Sometimes a package to California, depending on the weight, can be like $17, $18, and it'll be like 12 something for UPS. So USPS will be like almost 18 or 20, and then UPS will be 12. What do you think I'm going to do? I want you guys to save the most money, especially going from Maryland to California. That's cray-cray. But yes, I do try to provide the best shipping price possible through Pirate Ship, which is a discount shipping service. This video is, of course, not sponsored by Pirate Ship, but please make sure you check them out. It's great if you need to ship something, and you want to get a good price on it. Because, postage goes up and down, and you just need a good shipping quote. So I highly recommend using them. So I do see some new names. Hi, Elaine Wallace. I see Miss Orlean Johnson. Karen Harder is here. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. So it is well past the 15-minute mark of me chatting, so I guess we can go ahead and start with the sale, shall we? So a lot of the things that you're going to be seeing in tonight's video are from the hauls, like I usually try to do. From Whatnot, from my trip to Maine, and what was the other place? Oh, from the grand opening of the Goodwill that opened in my town back in July. Like I said, I'm very far behind in videos. Again, we have 60 people here. I'm also going to mention before I go ahead and start selling that I did do 2 drop sales Tuesday and Thursday. So if you would like to go back to those and see what didn't sell and you are interested in something, you can leave the comment of the number of the item in the chat, or you can also email me the number and everything that you're interested in, and I'll add it to your invoice from the stuff that you claim tonight. That way you're not paying a bunch of money for shipping when I can just combine it all into one. Hi, Annie Ash 1955 and Grandma 11. Welcome. Okay. So I usually like to start with my lower priced items first. So I have 3 of these. I love the graphics on them. They are Invisible Unicum Real Human Hairnet, made by R.H. Stearns Company, which was in Boston. I love the look of that lady. Very, very 1930s or 40s. I don't think it has a year on it anywhere. And I believe all of them, there's a hairnet in that one. Is there a hairnet in this one? There's one in this one. And they are there. So these are actually going to be individually, like it's not for all 3. It's priced individually. But they are all in really good shape. These would be excellent to frame and maybe put in your bathroom, or if you have a hair salon but you kind of have it retro, these would be great to add to that. I'm asking $3 each for them. So if the first 3 people that put the number in the chat will get one, unless the first person to make the claim wants 1 or 2, like 2, for example. So it's $3 each one, number 13. $3 each, number 13 for the hairnet with the envelope. I guess that's what it said. And I think they're all medium brown. Regular size single cut. Yep, made by hand of super fine real human hair. Okay, so I see Vicky Wrestler, Crazed Vintage Model, and Karen Dondelinger. So Miss Vicky, I believe you were first. So how many of those would you like? Would you like just one? Yeah, the packaging on these is fantastic. She almost looks like Loretta Young a little bit, doesn't she? Okay, so Vicky Wrestler gets 2. So Crazed Vintage Model, you will be the receiver of one of these. Thank you so much. All right. Now, I didn't have this priced, but I was going to keep it, but then I said, you know what? No, you can sell it. It's a blue and black luster, Czechoslovakian luster, to be specific, vase. It's got handles. The only problem is, and I don't think this is an actual chip in the handle itself. I think it's just a chip in the paint. Hi, Dana Grace. Welcome. See that little spot right here? You can easily touch that up with nail polish or maybe some kind of enamel paint. But that's on the back. You could turn it around. You would never even notice it. It does sit flat. Let me go ahead and measure it for y'all so you know what the... So it is just about 5.5 inches tall. Czech pottery is awesome. I like this so much that I bought it for myself, but you know, I buy so many things, I'm like, okay, you don't need to keep it anymore. You can sell it. Hi, Sandra Fish. Welcome. So I didn't price this. Aside from that one little spot, no cracks or chips. I'm asking $8 for this, and it's letter L for luster. $8, letter L for luster. If anybody happens to be interested. I love that iridescence to the blue. I just think that that is awesome. Yeah, isn't it a great color? I love this. Hi, just a viewer. Welcome. So I do see some claims. I am going to go ahead and let Okay, Miss Vicky, it's yours. Thank you. Okay. I just got to be really careful so nothing breaks here. Alrighty. These are really cool. I love these. These are little Toby creamers, and I think they were meant to go together. Look at these guys. It's a lady and a gentleman. I think they dug into the cream too much. Let me go and show you the bottom here. This one does say Japan on it. This one does not have a marking on it, but I assume it probably was Japan. Since they go together, I am selling them as a set. They're little miniatures. I will measure them for you just so you get an idea of how tiny they are. About 2.5 inches tall. Hi, Chatty Cathy. Aren't they? So yeah, just a little over 2.5 inches tall. Tiffany, welcome. So if you care of them, $8, number 22. $8, number 22 for the awesome little man and woman. What are these? Toby mugs? Hey, Philly girl, welcome. And I see Karen Williams for those. Thank you, Karen. All right, I need to have a safe spot for stuff that is home so I don't break them. All right, so I'm going to leave all this stuff here for now. Phone is not going to be used. What? Oh, these sold. Okay. I almost want to say I didn't bring enough stuff, but I never do. So I do have 71 people here. I'm going to mention it several times, so if you get sick of hearing me say it, guys. I had 2 drop sales, Tuesday and Thursday. So please make sure that you check, and if you are interested in anything, you can let me know. I will just send it out with all these orders. So I have this piece, and I think it's really interesting. It is made, it says E and M, and in the English alphabet, that's what it says, but I think that these are Greek letters, E and M, and it says it's hand painted in 24 karat gold. And of course, that little splotch right there would have said Greece. And it's got like a grapevine pattern on it. I would think that this is very Hollywood Regency. Like, it wasn't that popular in like the 30s and 40s. And then in the 60s, they kind of had their own version of it too. I'm not sure what it is. I mean, honestly, you could put butter in here if you wanted to. I don't even know if it's food safe. But I mean, you could put butter in here, any kind of like dipping stuff. I don't know. Oh, well, I'm glad you were able to get them. So for this piece, it is free of any cracks or chips. Just expect minor wear because it is. Yeah. Like Sigma, Alpha, Beta, or vaguely remember that kind of stuff. This is dollars, and it's number 12. $8, number 12. Hi, Karen Lay. Welcome. Oh, I should have probably measured it for you. Hold on. It probably would go first class because it's not a very big item. So it's about 3 3/4 inches long and probably that same wide too. So $8 number on that if anybody is interested. So this is something that I bought when I was in Bedford, Pennsylvania. And that feels like a long time ago. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let me let it focus. Wish she would focus. Maybe if I put some paper in front of it. Is that better? Oh, jeez. Love it when things decide not to focus. Let's try this. If you want, Poppy, I can send you a picture of it later and you can let me know if you want it. I have no problem doing that. If you want to just send me your information or your email, I'll gladly send you a picture of this and you can let me know if you want it. Or I can see if my camera decides not to act up and it'll it'll maybe focus it. Yeah, of course. Here is my email. I'll put it in the chat for you so you can copy and paste it. Okay, so this is a maybe, possibly. Did I pull the sticker off of here? No, I did not. So I assume, because of the size of this, that this is an espresso cup. It's got kind of like a green leaf pattern, almost like a creamy beigey color, and almost like a rib texture to it. It says Minton's, England, on the back. And it is on the back of the saucer as well, along with a Minton's tin mark. This, I think, would be great in a farmhouse kitchen, or if you just like English espresso cups. But here's what it looks like together. Like I said, I bought this when I was in Bedford, Pennsylvania ages ago, like probably at the beginning of this year. Had it on eBay for a while with no takers, but I'm sure there's somebody out there who would love to have this and not have to pay the eBay fees. So I do want to say there is a little bit of paint wear to the rim here, right where my fingers are. Not chips, it's just paint wear. Like literally, it's not sharp or like chippy. And let's see, let me do some measurements here. So it is 2¼ inches tall with the cup, and the saucer is 5 inches long and probably 5 inches wide as well. So if you are interested in this awesome piece, it's $12 and it's number 7. $12, number 7. A Dimitas cup, okay. So it's $12, number 7, for the green and beigey white Minton's England Dimitas cup. I'm sure I'm butchering the way I say it, that's supposed to be pronounced, but $12, number 7, if anybody's interested in that. I would have thought espresso, honestly, because of how small it is. Or for like a quick cup of coffee or something. I don't know. Dimitas. For once, the way it's spelled is how I pronounced it. Demitas. A Demitas cup. Alrighty. This is really cute. I couldn't resist him when I saw this in an antique shop. Really could have cleaned him a little better. Look at this little cow planter. Look at his face. Wow, is it a him? There's no udders on the bottom. Half a shot of beer, half a shot of whiskey. Throw your shot in a Demitas cup. But look at his face. Hi, Val M. Welcome. So I do want to say there is a tiny little chip on his hoof right there, which I didn't notice until recently. And I did drop the price on it from what I had, just because I wanted to make sure somebody got a good deal for something that had a little bit of an imperfection. He also is not very heavy, and he's not very big either. No, that's just how it was made. Hey, ain't he cute? Yeah, Bessie, there you go. I need a little cleaning on the inside, but he's still absolutely adorable. I'm asking $8 for him. He's number 5. $8, number 5 for the cow planter. Small little mini planter. $8, number 5 on that if anybody happens to be interested. Okay, we'll come back to that. Oh, Annie Esh, 1955. Thank you so much. I believe you're new to me, Annie, 1955. So let me go ahead and put my email in here. Just make sure you send me your information. Do I have anybody here who likes geisha wear? Ooh, I'm out of focus. And that's not my ADD kicking in. So I got these really nice pieces. These are geisha, I think it's geisha ware. Salt and pepper shakers. I assume they're older because of the cork stopper that is in there. This one's missing it, but this one has both of them? Interesting. Let me show you what they look like up close. No cracks or chips. Those little splotches you see are just paint loss from age. Hey, D. How you doing? Thank you very much. Yeah, aren't those cool? So these are about 3 1/4 inches tall. If you're interested in them, no cracks or chips. They are $6, number 3. $6, number 3. I know. I was shocked about that one. I literally was just checking my email, and that was like the first thing that popped up. I was like, what the heck? $6, number 3 for the geisha salt and pepper shakers. At least I think they're salt and peppers. They have the same amount of holes. So that was the cause. At least it wasn't like a drug overdose. Although that's equally as bad, but you get my point. Thank you, Crazed Vintage Model. Yeah, no kidding. So I do have a couple of linens. So this, I think, is just a pot holder. This kind of reminds me of Tammy a little bit. Vintage Uprising, Texas. Kind of Carol Brady-esque. I think it's a pot holder. Or something you'd use to take something out of the oven so you don't burn your hands on the hot grates. This measures about 9.5 inches long. No, same, 9 by 9. It's free of any stains that I can see. I don't see anything I'm aware of. Hey, Jeffrey, long time no see. Hope you had fun on your cruise. So if you're interested in this piece, it's $4 and it's number 24. $4, number 24 for the... Is this a daisy? I think it's a daisy. Hey, NC Treasure Hunter, welcome. So $4, number 24 for this pot holder. Again, it's very light, would ship very easily first class because it's just not heavy linen. Oh, Jeffrey, while you're here, I was gonna tell you, I went ahead and I decided to sell that Hazel Atlas green creamer that you messaged me about. If you want it still, it's yours. I'll add it to my list of stuff to ship if you want it. It'll be 8 if you're interested. I know he was a icon of, they were the 90s, early 2000s, the Backstreet Boys, I think. I remember jamming to some of their songs back in the day with those. I don't know if you all have kids that hit clips, like you go to Toys R Us and you buy a couple of these like little like plastic blocks on a keychain string, and you could collect them all, and there were so many different tunes and such. I remember doing that, and then I got an iPod, and then I downloaded and bought stuff off of iTunes. Oh, you're welcome. And then smartphones became the technology to have, and now I just have all my music on here. All right, so we'll pass on that. So this is appealing to the boho. Hey, Angry Otter Comics. So this is definitely for all the boho lovers out here. Is this a doily or something you get on a table? It's got butterflies on it. Now I will say I had to wash. It reeked a little bit. It has a plain smell to it, like it doesn't have that was once or in it. So this measure just a little over 11.5 inches long, and then I think it's 11 inches wide. Right? Tell that to the people who lived during the golden age of Hollywood. So great little piece. Great on a table, or heck, if you didn't want this to get stains or anything on it, you could go to a store and get a frame and put this up on the wall. I think that would too. Preserve it. I don't see any tears or pulls or anything. Let me show you guys the back. So this is $8 and it's number 21. $8, number 21 for the butterfly doily. So I know there might be a little... Oh, Miss Elaine Wallace, it is yours. Thank you. Okay. Oh, these are adorable. Or this little guy is adorable. Any kitty cat lovers in the house? This cute little guy. Look at him. Ain't he a doll? He's marked Jan on the bottom. He doesn't have any cracks or chips anywhere. He's weird crazing. Like you can see like the dirt is kind of built up in the crazing on the back of him. But other than that, he's in great shape. I love his face. He's given a major side eye. Maybe he spots or she spots a cute mate, or maybe his owner just put down a really nice dish of salmon or something along those lines. So if you're interested in him, he is only $12 and he is number 14. $12, number 14. Yep, or he sees a mouse or a bird. You're right. $12, number 14 for him. Huh? From, what's it called? Is this the guy from, he's still going. He probably does see a mouse. $12, number 14 for him if anybody's interested. Oh, not Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox. Different one. I didn't think so. Oh, fake news. Okay. So I have another piece of, or another set of salt and pepper shakers. These are old school phonographs. Okay. Clearly I'm not in my right frame of mind right now. Trying to sell and keep up with y'all sometimes is like, woo, I can't multitask to save my life. So these are made by Artmark, Japan. They're in good shape. They do have a little bit of wear and tear to them, but no chips or cracks or anything like that. If you are into vinyl collecting or you like this kind of style from when this was really popular, this would be a great addition for you to display on a shelf, or heck, just use if you wanted to. I know, right? These are definitely him. If you're interested in the set, $7, number 19. $7, number 19. That's not a chip, is it? Nope, just a paint scuff. Whew. $7, number 19 on these if you are interested in. There's a bag, so I will hold these up here for a second. I keep forgetting about that. People did that to Betty White for years too. Kept putting out fake info about her passing, and then, then it really happened. What was that from? Oh. So this is a really neat piece. And I think it's cased glass, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but because I don't know everything. Or I know nothing. Let's look at this piece. It's pink with different shades of blue and orange, and then it's got a black base. It is hand blown, and it says made in Japan on it. Let me show that up a little closer. Look at that. It says made in Japan right on it. So here's what it looks like. Where is my, there it is. And just a little over 7 inches tall, free of any cracks or chips. It is a hand-blown piece because there's a pontil on the bottom, as you can see. Great piece for just a cabinet, or I wonder if it is red. It does kind of look red, doesn't it, D? Do I have my black light around? Oh, it's right here. It does glow, unfortunately. I wish it did. But that's okay. If anybody's interested in this piece, it's $14 and it's number 4. $14, number 4 for the case glass pink vase. Great piece for any time of the year. Put it on a vanity, you could put it on your table in your kitchen. Heck, you could put it on your kitchen counter if you wanted to. All right, Miss Serena Tuel. Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. Serena Tuel? Twell? Okay. Okay, Serena Tool. Okay, perfect. So this is really cool. Another piece I got on Whatnot. It is a bunny, and he or she is skiing. Rather interesting. It's a trinket box, like a trinket dish egg box thing. Do you want to note, it says made in Japan on the bottom, by the way. There are some spots right here where the paint has come off. And there's another spot up here where I have the same thing. How that happened, I don't know. See, like I said, I pronounce things like they're spelled. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I am horribly wrong. There are no cracks or chips to the actual piece. It's just the paint that is a little messed up. If you're interested in this awesome piece, by the way, it's $12 and it's number 18. $12, number 18 for the skiing bunny egg trinket box. Stick. It could be an Easter egg, but why would he be skiing? Easter is a spring holiday, not a winter holiday. Or heck, if we were all in England, we would say he's on holiday. That's their way of saying a vacation. A bunny on holiday? Yeah, does look like Peter Rabbit, doesn't it? So $12, number 18, if anybody's interested in him. A lot of things that I say don't make sense. It's like my mind just makes things up and then I spit it out of my mouth and then everyone is like, what? Alrighty. Do I have any August babies here? Because I have one of those left-in birthday angels. This one is bisque. I believe these ones are from the 1960s and into the 70s. She is in good shape. She doesn't have any broken wings or wing repairs or anything like that. I'm going to inspect her flowers, make sure there's no chips, and I do not see any. Everything looks to be in good shape. Hi, Penny Sue. Welcome. So there's the bottom. The sticker's still there, but it's heavily faded. She is absolutely adorable. If you are interested in her, she's $12, number one. $12, number one for the August birthday angel. Fine Flopsy then, yeah? All right, we will wait and see who is the winner of that one. All right, Carrie Ann, it's yours. Thank you. So these were interesting. I saw them and I thought I've never seen those before, so let me go ahead and pick them up for the price that I got them for. Now, Dee had suggested that I sell them as a set, but if you all just want one of them, I have no problem doing that. Yes, the lag sucks. It sucks, sucks, sucks. Did I mention the lag sucks? I probably didn't, but there you go. It does. So these are marked UCTCI Japan. They're pottery, and they're animals playing instruments. You got an owl playing a guitar, and you've got a duck, and it looks like a harmonica, maybe? Lag and an echo. Well, I don't even know. That happened to me on Beth's live haul we did. I had an echo. I don't know why. Well, we were all echoing. Yeah, aren't they cute? They look like they go together. So I guess what I'll do is, hi Helen Booty, welcome. I guess I'll just quote you the price for them. And then if one of you just wants one of them, I can just, so here's what I'll tell you. It's gonna be $24 for both of them. Essentially $12, doubling what I paid for them. If you just want one of them, it can be yours for $12. If you want both of them, it's $24. So if you're interested, just put in number 16. So $24, number 16. Or if two people want it and one only wants the owl, one wants the duck, it's $12 each, just depending on what happens. So $12 for one, $24 for the set, number 16. Because essentially that's just doubling what I spent on them. I think they're cute. I've never seen them before. I would guess 70s, maybe? Here's the ducky. He's got a little bit of a hairdo. It's 1960s company in Japan. Oh, that's good to know. That's really good to know. Thanks, Angry Otter. Had no idea. So if anybody does want the set, it's $24. If you want just the duck or the owl, it's $12 per piece. So just let me know. So I will put those back and we can always come back to them. All right, I do have, hi Mary Dugan. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? So I do have one more set of salt and pepper shakers tonight. These are going to be a little bit more up there in price because they are from the 40s. They are, I think, McCoy, Brush McCoy. It is Disney. Well, it is Disney. It's Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse, McCoy, salt and pepper shakers. They got the stoppers. As you can see, the paint on them is a little bit worn. Oops. I'm hitting the trash can on the beneath my desk here. No cracks or chips to them, but they are in overall good shape despite a little bit of paint loss. At least I thought they were. Great if you collect McCoy pieces or if you collect the vintage Disney pottery, ceramic stuff. If anyone's interested in these, $15, number 10. $15, number 10 for the McCoy Mini Disney salt and pepper shakers. Yeah, we put the price up here. So again, I will leave these up for a second in case there is a bit of a lag, which some of you all have said that there is. I apologize for that. I wish I could fix it. All right, Annie-ish 1955. Thank you very much. What else do I have? Oh, actually, I lied. That wasn't the last piece of, or last set of salt and pepper shakers. Okay. Not sure if these are hobbyist or if they are. Yeah, I apologize for that. Oh, and I just showed you all the price now, didn't I? So these look like mushrooms. Magic mushrooms, y'all. Right? Speed up. Oh, I don't have my beep button. Darn it. I could have thrown out a couple of words with the bleep, but I left my bleep button in my room. Ah. But here's what they look like. They got kind of splatter to them. No, hold on a minute. Paint spatters, blood splatters. Spatter. There's some paint spatter on here. There's no markings on them. I assume they're probably hobbyists, but they're done really well. They are salt and peppers because they have 3 holes on this one, 5 holes on this one. Just need stoppers, and you got yourself some jumbo mushroom salt and peppers. If you happen to be interested in these, and by the way, there are no cracks or chips, it is $12, number 27. $12, number 27 for the Magic Mushroom. Ooh, there we go. Magic Mushroom salt and pepper shakers. Excuse me. $12, number 27 on those. So I know, again, there is a bit of a lag, so I will leave this up on the screen for just a second. Okay. Oh, yeah, I've got this stuff right in front of my face. Okay. Oh, wait. Where are... Oh, there's one other piece right here. Yeah, lag has been bad. Yeah, because we should all have a lot less salt in our diets. Do I have anybody here who collects the Royal Dalton mugs, like the Toby mugs? Because I've got one for you tonight. Look at him. It's Lobster Man. He's a big one. This is I mean, look at this thing compared to the size of my head. This is a big Toby mug. Is it a mug or maybe a pitcher? Because it's got a little spout right here. Maybe it's a pitcher? And the handle is a lobster, or as they say in New England, a lobster. Look at that. How awesome is this piece? Like I said, it's big. It does say on the bottom, made in England, Royal Dalton, England, Lobster Man, copyright 1967. A lobster, that's right. We've been busy all day and our dog just showed her displeasure for being ignored. You couldn't leave our dog alone for 2 seconds and she would already feel like she was being ignored. She was one crazy attention-seeking pooch, but we loved her to death though. So there is the bottom. It says Lobster Man, 1967, Royal Dalton. Like I said, this thing is huge. Let me measure it for you. I forget who said that they had this, who collected these. About 6, no, it can't be 6.5 because I gotta measure it from the spout here, from where the lobster starts. Oh, maybe it is 7.5 inches tall. I feel like we did see a bunch of these in Round Top, but there are places I didn't even see. Maybe I just walked past them because I was like, eh. But yeah, you see these in antique stores and people want like $60, $70. It's crazy. I'm offering it to you all for a much better price than $75 at an antique store. In front of the lunchroom of all places. So if you're interested in Lobster Man, oh, babe, trust me, Round Top, it's a good thing we weren't filming because I was very blunt of people's pricing there. So if you're interested in the 1967 Toby Lobster Man, take care, Nancy. Thank you. You can always email me and let me know that there's something you're interested in. I have no problem with that. I'll tack it on right to your order. It is $25 and it's number 29. $25, number 29 for the Lobster Man. I think it is a pitcher because why would a mug like this be this big? So $25, number 29 for the Toby mug. Toby pitcher. I want to call it a mug, but it's not a mug. It's got a lip right here. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I don't think Royal Dalton has that big of a market, or like the values kind of like come down. Everything goes in trends. Well, I mean, it says Lobster Man on the bottom. There's a flea market area or place in PA that I go to, and he's got a bunch of these. Not this one, but other Royal Dalton mugs, and he's got them priced for about $60. And I'm like, no. So again, for those who may have lagged, it is $25, number 29 for the Toby mug with the awesome lobster handle. And I said mug, it is not a mug. Oh. Salty and Peppy, I know, were like a wooden salt and pepper shaker. Okay. Oh, I just pulled that right. So I know that Christmas time is coming up. And I've had this guy for a while. I think I've actually had it since pre-COVID. And I tried selling him before and he didn't move. I have a new old stock holiday tablecloth. I think it's for, can we put a rectangular or a circular table as depicted on the picture here. And it does give the measurements on the back. So it is 60 inches round table, as it says right here. So you've got gold snowflakes, you've got like a corsage, and then you've got fringe, the red fringe. So if you have a table that this would fit on, this would be absolutely fantastic for you to either use or display it in the packaging. You could do that too. Hey, Yvonne, grab it. Welcome. So if anybody happens to be interested in the new old stock tablecloth, it is round, Dana. 60 inches round. If you have a table that size, this would be perfect for you. But it looks like, here's what it says. I think it could be used for both. It is vinyl. It is an easy care vinyl tablecloth. But it says that you could use it for both, and it was made by Avon Plastics Corp. But it doesn't have a year on it. And it says, for best soft clean, use mild soap solution with damp cloth or sponge on vinyl surface of tablecloth. $15, number 28. I hadn't said the price yet. So it's $15, number 28. Okay, so it is, but it looked, maybe I was just reading the dimensions for the back of that. So $15, number 28 for that one. My daughter just dropped off my grandpa's for the week. I have 5 dogs and 1 cat, so we have 7 dogs. My goodness. That's awesome, though. So sometimes they're worse than kids, though. Dana, this is yours. Thank you. They used to, they put all the dimensions for different sizes on the back, but that particular one is cut for a table. Okay, perfect. Another thing that I've had for a while, I think I bought these at our town-wide sale, maybe within the first year or so that we had lived here. I'm not sure if anybody would be interested in them, but I thought I'd give it a try on here. Let me take the price. Well, no, maybe I can just take off. No, I'll take the tag off. It's going to be the same price and same number. I'm not sure if somebody wants both or they want just the one for the specific gender. I'll just take it off here for both. So I have the new, I guess you'd call them dead stock at this point. They're infant. I was thinking these might be good for dolls or maybe even reborns, things like that. So we got one for a boy and we've got one for a girl here. If I had to guess the time period, probably the 60s. These are for, let me go ahead and one of them I can just pull the thing right off of here. These are for 0 to 6 months. I think both of them are 0 to 6 months. Let me check and make sure. They were made by Cradle Knit. Yep, both are 0 to 6 months, made in new in their packages. Well, not really new because the packaging's messed up on here. Like I said, I was thinking these would be good for somebody who's dolls or baby dolls, things like that, because, you know, vintage clothes are good quality. And it looks like this came in there, it just says best wishes. Yeah, exactly. Reborns or newborns. These would be perfect. I mean, everything is still in there. Doesn't look like anything was tampered with. I mean, this is fresh out of the box from the 1960s. I do apologize for the fuzzy picture. Sometimes that happens. So I did price them individually, like I said, because I wasn't sure if somebody just wanted one for a girl or one for a boy, but we shall see. They're $15 each, and they're number 17. So $15 each, number 17 for the new old stock infant clothes. So let me show you. Oh, let me stick that back on the paper or on the. It's kind of like a. Is it a reborn or a new or like a? Did I say reborn? It's one of those dolls that look realistic, like if you legit went up to it or saw it from a distance, you thought it was a real baby. So I've got $15 each on these, number 17. And if you're interested in one of them, you just put in maybe B for boy, G for girl. Did I say reborns? Maybe I did. My gosh. I think I meant to say the... Okay, so a reborn is a very realistic baby doll. I was right. I've seen them. Some of them are a little creepy, I will admit. Okay. So I'm not seeing any interested in those, which is totally all right. Thought I'd give it a go just to see if there's anybody who might be interested in those for doll crafting, things like that. Where is the one thing I was gonna offer? Where are you? I know I set you down in here somewhere. Maybe I just... I know you're here somewhere. Did I bring you back over here? That's really bad that I don't remember where I set something down. That's really bad. All right. Boo-baroo, where are you, Boo-baroo? Hope he didn't hop away from me. Maybe he thought I was too crazy. That's why he is not with me right now. I'm going to feel like a total moron when oh my God, see what I mean? I was going to feel like a total moron when I didn't realize he was. So I did find this on my adventures to Maine. It's a 1950 Enterprise Inc. kangaroo dresser caddy from the film Pulp Fiction. That's where it's mostly known for. Hey, Kayla Trell. It's called CRS. Dee actually taught me that one, and it happens all the time. Granted, if I were a little bit more organized in here, I wouldn't be running the place like a chicken with my head cut off. But here's what he looks like. And we call him Boo-baroo because where he has his boxing gloves makes it look like he has boobs. Am I wrong? So what you would do is you would put your wallet here, rings would go here. You could probably fit your glasses right where he is. Is there any other features? Oh, he's marked on the back, 1956, Circa USA, Fine Enterprises, Inc. Yeah, isn't he great? And he doesn't have any cracks or chips. He is great to use. I have one myself. I've got a Pelican. I've got a couple of dresser caddies that I really, really like. But I don't need to keep all of them. Yes, moobs. Moobs is another good term. So he is going to be an offer up. I'm going to start him. He's going to start at... Oops. I'm going to start him at 30. And like I said, he is great if you collect vintage dresser caddies or if you like to use these and have them as a functioning piece to your daily life. That is great too. Again, he is free of any cracks or chips. He is perfect. And he would make a great item to your everyday life. Look at that smile, too. He's like, take me home. Hey, Perry Custom Cards. Welcome. He's in great shape. I absolutely love him. Boo-ba-roo, coming to a nightstand near you. So I see Serena Tool at $35. Thank you very much. So I'm not seeing any other interest, which is totally all right. I'm going to go ahead and I will do the countdown. I hope you're doing well too, Perry Custom Cards. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are calling sold. Serena, you've got the boobaroo coming to you. It varies depending on what somebody wants to pay for him. I got him for a really good deal, so that's why I was able to offer him to you all for the price that I did. Depending on who really wants him, it can go for about 35 to maybe upwards of 50, but depending on who really wants him. Oh, you know what? I should have mentioned there's one tiny little spot on his little right here, but that's very minute. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm happy he's coming to you. Is that everything that I had? I guess I can do a recap. Make sure Boobaroo doesn't hop away from me. Okay. Yeah, isn't it cool? I guess I can start doing a recap of things that haven't sold yet, which, by the way, isn't a whole lot, so thank you guys. I forget what my mom made a couple of things. Now you're making me hungry. Thank you for that. Okay. I have the pot holder that's very Carol Brady-esque with the daisies on it. I've got $4 on that, number 24. So $4, number 24 for the pot holder, free of any stains. I don't see any rips or anything like that. Or actually, am I wrong? No, that's just from where it was made. Oh, it's okay. I'll be all right. I've got plenty of food on. We had pizza last night. I had some for lunch today. So that's $4, number 24, if anybody wants that. So I see Karen Lay for that. Thank you so much. I've got the Magic Mushroom salt and pepper shakers for $12, number 27, if anybody happens to be interested in those. Ooh, tacos are good too. You know, that's one dish I'm actually not crazy about. I was never crazy about chicken pot pie. I don't know why. Just never was. Okay. So here's the situation with these pieces. These are from Japan. I think they were Czech pottery that was done in the 60s. That, I don't mean to brag, Dana, but that was some good chicken piccata. I didn't personally. I do have some clocks that I got at an antique shop before I left for Texas. A lot of the clocks that I liked were a little too much for me to spend. So, but I know that Dave got a clock. I think Katie bought a couple of them too. So these are musical animals. We've got a duck and I've got an owl. Owl's playing a guitar and the duck is playing a harmonica. So I had both of them together because they look like they go together. But if somebody just wanted one, I would be okay with just selling one to them. So here's the mark. It says UCTCI on the bottom. It's kind of like a gold foiled sticker. So if somebody wanted just one of them, it's $12. If you wanted the set, it would be $24 because essentially it's just doubling what I paid for these. So put in number 16. If you want just one of them, it's 12. It's 24 for the pair of them. I could tell even my foodie hubby was impressed. We wrote down the rest. Good, because the way she did it was superb. So these are, it's $12, number 16 if you want just one, $24, number 16 for the pair. You just have to let me know in the chat. I know that might seem a little confusing. I wasn't sure what to do. I just thought they were cute when I saw them. And then on top of that, she brought Cards Against Humanity, and that was a trip. So do remember, folks, Pam Blanchard is having a sale after me. She is hosting Heather from Antique Agenda, so make sure we all go over there and tune into that. I'll probably be eating some dinner as I watch that, and then I'll probably conk out. I know, they can't be separated. They match perfectly. Maybe I could do... Well, if somebody's interested in them, you can message me, because I think the way I'm thinking of it and the way I'm telling you all is just confusing. So that's okay. Oh boy, did we have we laughed our tails off when we played that game. It was very good. Probably not a good game to play with your parents though. So I have the bunny skiing trinket box for $12, number 18. I do want to know if the paint has come off the lid, like right there. That is not a chip to the actual piece, it is just the chipped paint. And right here, it is marked Made in Japan on the very bottom. And if you are interested, oh Dana, it's hysterical. Some of the stuff that's in there is worth. There were things in there that I personally would not want to say, but there were a lot of things in there that were like, "Whoa, Nelly, this is definitely a definitely not even a Vintage After Dark game we could play." Like if had we all streamed it to our channels, we would have got lost monetization. I mean, it would have been a hoot. I'm sure some of y'all would have been really entertained with it, but we were like, no, we can't stream this. So $12, number 18 for the bunny skiing trinket box. That was sold. I have, oh heck yeah, you can play with another couple if you wanted. I have this adorable, yeah, skiing on a spring Easter egg. Look at this cat. He is absolutely adorable. Only issue I see with him is that there is some crazing on the back of his head here. And he is marked Japan on the bottom. If you'd be interested in it, it's $12, number 14. $12, number 14 for the adorable side-eye kitty. Exactly. Confused season skiing on a spring Easter egg. That's exactly right. Oh, of course, and I have the filthiest mind. But the funniest part, and since we didn't film it, almost like if you guys watched the so Katie had D and I on for the Flippin' and Sippin' takeover one night, and we did Mad Libs, and we did the vintage ones, like from the 50s and 60s. And of course, you look at it from a social standpoint, stuff from the 50s and 60s is a lot more innocent stuff we have now. So we were throwing all kinds of naughty stuff into situations. Yeah, go ahead, Perry. You're good. Thank you for asking. So we were throwing out some random stuff out there, and of course it made it 10 times more funny. Like I almost fell out of this chair a couple times. I was laughing so hard. Picture that, but a lot more. I don't want to say it was X-rated. It was just R-rated. It was pushing PG-13 and R, but man, was it hella funny. Katie had both D and I laughing so freaking hard because she got like she would look at a card, because how you're supposed to play it is you get a situation or like some kind of like let's say it's, I think one of the cards that I remember specifically was like this viral video of blank, and you had to send in the card that you had sitting in front of you, or like looking like you were playing go fish. Send out the card that sounded like the worst for that situation, but would sound the funniest because somebody has to say something that's kind of like, okay, I gotta say this. So Katie would get one, and so literally she would read the card because you couldn't see what you were picking up because we had to shuffle them all so that way we didn't know whose was what. And she picked one up, flipped it over, and she just started laughing. She was dying. And she was trying to say it while she was laughing. And it just made it 10 times more funny. And then, of course, we were all laughing our butts off. And then by the time she reads it, we're falling over, our faces like in tears because it was just like, I cannot believe I just said that, or somebody just said that. So D had a vintage milk glass juice for Reamer to sell, and every time I hear the word Reamer, I chuckle. I know, right? It's so. I'm telling you, my brain just matured past the age of 12. My body grew, developed, into an adult, but my mind stayed at prepubescent boy. It just didn't. It just didn't mature. But I will say though, 7th grade is when stuff started sounding bad. Before that, everything was innocent. And then by the time I was in high school, I was like, forget about it. Alrighty. Have the. You know what? I think. Do I have that game? I don't remember if I have that game or not. Excuse me. I've got the phonograph salt and pepper shakers made by Artmark. And these are in good shape. There's no cracks or chips. Just expect some minor paint wear because of the age. If I had to guess an age, 60s. $7, number 19 for if you happen to be interested. $7, number 19 for that one if you happen to be interested. Yeah, pepper shakers. If these don't end up selling, I'll probably give them to him. I think his house. Alrighty, so this is actually, I'm not going to do this again because I have someone interested. They just need to see the marks on it. So I've got the Minton's England. Oh, Dana wants them. Thank you. So this is a Minton's Demitas. That sounds so fancy. Minton Demitasse cup. And here is the Minton's England mark. Here is the cup. It's almost got kind of like a basket weave texture. And that is all over the... Oh, I will, Dana. Thank you. Hey, Nancy. Well, so this is 12, number 7. If anybody is interested in that, in the Minton's cup, Demitasse cup. That's such a fancy term. $12, number 7. Yeah, I am the fancy. Trust me, I am so plain. I'm boring. So $12, number 7 for this. If anybody happens to be interested. Oh, I do have the 1967 Royal Dalton Lobster and Toby pitcher. I got it right. It's a pitcher because he's got the little spout right here. I have $25 on it, and it's number 29. If anybody is interested, $25, number 29 for the Royal Dalton Lobsterman pitcher. I think that's a pretty good price compared to what antique stores would charge for something like this. So $25, again, number 29 for the mug, if anybody happens to be interested. Well, portion sizes were a lot smaller compared to what they are now, so that makes total sense. Ooh, berries and cream. Now, I'm very plain. Like, trust me, I'm not a fancy dresser. I'm not into any of that stuff. I'm comfort. I like to dress comfortably. And, I'm thankful that my job that I go to 3 days a week lets me just dress in basically tees that are not graphic like this and jeans. And I can wear whatever shoes I want. Basically that when I was little. But right now, because I'm live on YouTube, things just don't register up here. And then once I turn the camera off, it's going to be like, oh, duh, that's what that is. Story of my life. Okay, so I think the last thing that has not sold tonight that I offered you all, I've got these stock infant outfits that I thought somebody could use for reborn dolls, or if you have old, like 60s baby dolls that need outfits, these would. So I do have a little girl's outfit. They are 0 to 6 months. Made in Japan. Like, these things are clearly dead stock. And then I've got one for a little boy or a baby boy. Again, brand new, never been used. Still have the Swift tag guns tags in them. And I'm asking $15 each on them if anybody happens to be interested in those. If you put number 17, if you would like both of them, just know you can put B for boy outfit, G for girl outfit. I know that vintage clothes are better quality than the clothing they make nowadays. So if anybody happens to be interested in any of those, just put number 17G or 17B. Or you could put B for both too. And I think that is everything that I would like to share with you all. And I thank you again for tuning in. I will make sure that all of these orders get out and out by the door by Thursday or Friday. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to get up tomorrow morning and work on them just so that way I get stuff done. I do have 2 drop sales again. So if you missed those and you want to go back and you see stuff that you would like to purchase from those, I can tack it on to the stuff that you claimed tonight. Nope, you're laggy. So again, don't forget, in about 20 minutes, Pam Blanchard has her sale with Heather from Antique Agenda, and then of course Trisha from Standing Otto has 10 o'clock p.m. So thank you all for tuning in to the sale and making purchases. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see you all in my upcoming videos. Take care, everyone.